RiverBender's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Liberty Bank, Bank Local, Bank Liberty. Roberts Motors, the value store since 1949. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Munganats Burkhardt Toyota, the biggest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend. Ed Eagle's Discount Carpet, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Nautilus Fitness Center, the Riverbend's premier health club. Barrett Heating and Cooling, proudly serving Madison, Jersey, and Macoupin County since 1896. Midwest Motorsports, the St. Louis area's fun dealer. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Welcome to RiverBender's coverage of girls basketball here on RiverBender.com, the RiverBender YouTube page, and RiverBender Facebook. Tonight we got a doozy for you. It's the undefeated Alton Lady Redbirds hosting the East St. Louis Lady Flyers. Lady Redbirds come into this game ranked number 2 in the state of Illinois in all of girls basketball. Undefeated team, 23-0 on the season. Desiree Howard really leading this team to great things. We'll see if they're able to add another notch to the win total here tonight on RiverBender. Redbirds are be led by Kyoko Proctor, who won the MVP at the Highland Tourney over the weekend. The tournament that, of course, Alton swept, remaining undefeated on the season. Other players made the first team of that Highland Tournament list. Should be a good one tonight here. We'll have all the action for you coming up on RiverBender.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you. RiverBender's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Liberty Bank, Bank Local, Bank Liberty. Roberts Motors, the value store since 1949. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Munganats Burkhardt Toyota, the biggest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend. Ed Eagle's Discount Carpet, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Nautilus Fitness Center, the Riverbend's premier health club. Barrett Heating and Cooling, proudly serving Madison, Jersey, and Macoupin County since 1896. Midwest Motorsports, the St. Louis area's fun dealer. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are.
Senior number 4, Ariana Witt. Sophomore number 13, Evan Williams. Senior number 20, Shakira McCline. Junior number 23, Amaya Pitts. And senior number 30, Alicia Ross. Head coach Peter. And for your Alton High School, Lady Redbird. Number 3 is sophomore, Tiago Proctor. Number 5, the freshman, Jamie Lacey. Number 24, a senior, Number 30 is junior, Alyssa Lula. And number 44, a sophomore, Karen Towers.
Just about to get started here on Riverbender. Should be a great one tonight. Lady Redbirds in the huddle before this one. The undefeated Lady Redbirds, 23-0. You can't say it enough. They've been a force to be reckoned with this season. And in their last meeting, East St. Louis almost did just that. They almost reckoned with them. Alton hung on to win that one 58-57. Hope we have just as good a clash here tonight. Looking at our starters for Alton is Kyoko Proctor, the star guard. Number 5, Kaylee Lacey, also starting. Layla Blakeney starting for Alton. And just missed that layup there as we are underway here in Alton. The Lady Redbirds getting us started. Deep 3 from Layla Blakeney, excuse me. We have our first basket of the game, a three-pointer from Layla Blakeney, getting the scoring started here. Alton student section in fine voice already tonight. Pass to the inside, bounced off a few fingertips, but Alton's able to recover. They're heading the other way now. It's Kyoko Proctor, the guard. She steps inside the three-point line. She can't finish. Rebound bouncing out, and Alton still hanging on. Fast start, fast scoring there for Alton. They could put up a lot of points. They love to shoot the three ball. But Kaylee Lacey pass over number 30 there, Alyssa Lewis. Alyssa Lewis gets the ball back. She fires a three-pointer in and out. Controlled on the rebound here as East St. Louis takes it up the floor. Of course, East St. Louis going to rely a lot on Shakira McCline. Been the star player for them all season. Was the star player for them last season as well. Here's Kyoko Proctor now for Alton, making a few nice moves there to the joy of the crowd. Layla Blakeney with a second shot. A second three-pointer for the Redbirds here early. McCline dribbling up the court here. Runs the offense for the Flyers. The Lady Flyers, I should say. The Lady Flyers team, not necessarily their best season. 9-16 so far on the campaign. But as I mentioned, they played a tough contest against this Lady Redbirds team, one of the toughest games Alton's had all year. There's a pass inside that's stolen. It's going the other way. It's just a bit too far for Kyoko Proctor. And East St. Louis will take back over. It's a quick action here, just about 2.5 minutes played so far. East St. Louis looking for their first basket on this possession. McCline's pass to Ariana Witt is just a bit offline, can't be controlled in front of the Alton student section. Lady Redbirds will take back over. Proctor dribbles up the floor. Passes off to number 30, that's Alyssa Lewis. Goes inside to Jarius Powers. Powers fouled, but can't quite get the bucket to go. She'll shoot two. Can feel the energy in the building here early on here in Alton. Powers misses the first. Bit of a rarity for Jarius Powers, shooting over 70% from the free throw stripe this season. Powers makes the second. It's all Redbirds here early. 7-0 our score. Haven't seen any points for Shakara McCline yet. She tried there, didn't quite get it to fall. Loose ball stays with the Alton Redbirds there. We'll take it out on the sideline. Proctor now finds Blakeney. Back to Proctor. Blakeney with it, already with 2 3-pointers on the game. Bit of a loose pass there from Blakeney. Couldn't be corralled by Alyssa Lewis in the corner. The Lady Flyers take back over with McCline. McCline averaging a massive 23.4 points per game so far on the season. McCline shoots over 50% from three-point land. So the Flyers take this one out. It's Alicia Cross passing back to McCline for the shot. The Flyers are on the board there. It's Kamaya Pitts with the points there, getting the Flyers on the board. Does Alton have an answer? It's Kyoko Proctor now. She passes out to Lewis. Lewis thought about a shot, decided against it. Proctor now squares up the defense. Pass out to Lewis on the wing. She has a three and she hits. 3 3-pointers so far for the Lady Redbirds. And that's going to be a foul the other way on the floor. East St. Louis will maintain possession. 4 minutes played so far, 10-2 our score. The Lady Redbirds on top. Starting to shake out a little bit like their last meeting, where the Lady Redbirds had a 10-point lead in the first half and saw that lead dwindle in the fourth quarter, yet still hung on to win 58-57. That ball's going to be last touched by a Flyer, says the official. I think Alicia Cross was the last East St. Louis Flyer to touch that ball. Handing possession back over to the Lady Redbirds. Proctor with it now. No points for Proctor yet on the game, but you assume that will change. She leads the Redbirds in points. Kayla Blakeney now, back to Alyssa Lewis. Proctor now surveying the St. Louis defense. Passes off to Blakeney. That bat ball is stolen, and that is going to be a trip. I believe the foul's going to be on Alyssa Lewis there. Some feet got tangled up. I believe with Shakara McCline. It's Alyssa Lewis's second foul of the contest. McCline with the turnaround, doesn't quite get it to go. However, Alton takes the rebound and corrals it out of bounds. It'll stay Flyer ball. It's an open look inside for the Flyers, so they need some points here. They got them right there. It's Kamaya Pitts again on the board. Her 4 points of the game. All the Flyers' points so far. Here's Kayla Blakeney driving in, and she finishes. Kayla Blakeney with 8 points so far in the quarter here for the Lady Redbirds. Here's McCline for East St. Louis. Letting the offense work, getting a screen up top. Her shot is blocked. Pass into Proctor. Kyoko Proctor draws the contact and will shoot two. Really can't say enough about Kyoko Proctor's game so far. Leads this Alton team in scoring. Shoots over 50% from three-point line. Shoots nearly 80% from the free throw stripe. Over 4 assists a game. Really does it all. First from the stripe is good for Proctor. As I mentioned before the game, Proctor was the MVP of the Highland Tourney. And with a steal right off the rebound, but she can't quite keep her feet in bounds there. Ref is going to say she stepped on the line. Stays Flyer ball in the inbound. And they inbound it, and Shakara McCline can't keep that possession. And the ball go back to the Lady Redbirds here. We have a 10-point lead with just 2 minutes to go here in our first quarter. It's 14-4 Lady Redbirds. It's a deep pass to number 23, Miana Banks. It's to Blakeney on the wing. She can't make the three fall. Redbirds control the rebound. Kaylee Lacey getting it into Blakeney. Some good quick passing there by the Redbirds because they can't convert. Lacey misses her shot. But Talia Norman doesn't miss hers. She puts the rebound back and draws the foul for the and one. It's a big crowd on hand here at Alton High. There's a lot of seats in this gym, and most of them are pretty well filled up. As Talia Norman goes to the stripe, 4-1. Some subs for Alton. Sees Alyssa Lewis come back into the ball game. Norman's shot is good from the line. And we have a timeout on the floor from East St. Louis, who trail 17-4 at our first break.
Covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Back after our first timeout there, Alton Lady Redbirds controlling this game early and often. 17-4 our score here in the first quarter. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the quarter. East St. Louis trying something a little different on the break. And possession's going to go to Alton on that loose ball. It was Ariana Witt and Mylon Miller with trying to take the ball up the floor there for the Flyers. Couldn't quite do it. Lady Redbirds taking back over here with Kyoko Proctor. It's Alyssa Lewis now. Back to Proctor on the wing. Number 23, Miana Banks, back to Proctor. Lewis looks inside, finds Talia Norman. This pass gets deflected and goes out of play. Lady Redbirds maintain possession underneath the basket. The handoff to Lewis, who passes to Proctor. Proctor drives. She gets fouled. They're going to say it was in the act of shooting, so Proctor will go to the stripe for 2 here. So far, East St. Louis with just not a lot of answers for what Alton can do on the floor. First shot from Proctor's good. Some subs coming into the game. Kamaya Pitts getting back into the action. Second shot's just offline from Proctor. You don't say that often. East St. Louis moving the other way now. Number 11, Mylon Miller. Running into a bit of trouble there. Some good defense here from the Lady Redbirds. There's a reason they're number 2 in the state. It isn't just the offense, it's the defense as well. And the defense has been stifling this quarter. Just 4 East St. Louis points to speak of. Loose ball controlled by the Flyers. Pass inside, just a little bit out of control. Still maintained. Number 30, Alicia Cross got that one in the corner. Hand off there to Ariana Witt, tried to find some space. Alicia Cross takes a deep 3. She comes up short. And the Lady Redbirds control the rebound here with Jarius Powers. Here's Proctor, a couple dribble moves. Passing off to Miana Banks. And the 3 ball has been working and how tonight for the Lady Redbirds. 21-4 our score. It's a foul on the floor, I believe, on Miana Banks. See if the Flyers can get something in here in the 3 seconds before our quarter ends. And they turn the ball over, and the Redbirds will see the clock out. After 1 quarter of play here at Alton the High, it's all Lady Redbirds, 21-4 over the East St. Louis Lady Flyers.
If you like to get out and go with a friend riding shotgun, the Z-Force line of sports side-by-sides are the perfect machines for you. Whether exploring the backcountry or racing down the trails, these beasts flat out give you more without having to pay for more. Life's too short to stay home.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
RiverBender. It's been all Lady Redbirds, and I cannot emphasize that enough so far. 3-pointer falling all over the floor here. I believe Layla Blakeney, probably the leading scorer so far tonight with 8 points. Blakeney back on the floor now as we're getting started with our second quarter. East St. Louis with possession. Ariana Witt with the ball here for the Flyers on the wing. Her pass inside doesn't find its target, and the Lady Redbirds take back over. Too many empty possessions so far here for East St. Louis. And Alton's capitalized on the mistakes. Kaylee Lacey passing it in. Layla Blakeney gets it out on the wing again. She just misses the three-pointer. It's going the other way. And that layup is missed. That was Shakara McCline, Lady Flyers leading scorer, yet to find herself on the score sheet yet. Alyssa Lewis now. She finds Blakeney outside. Back to Lewis, wide open. Can't get it to fall. And Alton will retain possession on the inbound. Pass inside to Jarius Powers. A tough look. She can't get it to fall. And East St. Louis goes the other way with it now. It's Shakara McCline. McCline cuts it inside. Can't get the layup to go. A bit of a lid on the hoop for McCline. East St. Louis's leading scorer just can't find the rhythm so far. She'll get another chance here. Loose pass from Alton, gifting possession back to the Lady Flyers. Almost looks like the Flyers are waiting for McCline to take over. So far, Kamaya Pitts, the only scorer for East St. Louis. The Redbirds take back over here with Alyssa Lewis. And a nice steal there from Shakara McCline. And that lid finally comes off the basket for her. She gets her first points of tonight's contest. Surely they won't be the last. Layla Blakeney now dribbling up the floor. Looks inside and finds the target. Ball is stripped, but almost kept in bounds. Alyssa Lewis couldn't quite corral it over there on the loose ball. And we have a timeout on the floor from Alton. Looks like a 30-second timeout. We're back here on RiverBender. Alton just took a timeout there. Head coach Desiree Howard didn't like the way her team is playing. They're getting a little bit sloppy coming into this quarter. Haven't scored a basket in the first 2 minutes, has Alton here. And we're going to get I believe a traveling call there, Kamaya Pitts. Looked like she had a bit of a shuffle of her feet before she got going. And here come the Lady Redbirds again with Kyoko Proctor. Proctor got a few minutes of rest there, and the Redbirds couldn't find the basket. Layla Blakeney with the shot again, and she drains the three-pointer. It's an 18-point lead now for the Lady Redbirds, and we get a timeout on the floor from East St. Louis. East St. Louis looking for a way to stop the three-point shot.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and it will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Back to the action here on Riverbender. East St. Louis took a full timeout there. They've been giving up just too many three-pointers for head coach Todd Porter's liking. Wanted to draw something up, get a three-pointer of their own maybe. Couldn't quite get that one to fall. That was Ariana Witt. And the loose ball stays with East St. Louis, who take over possession here. Pass for Kamaya Pitts, almost stolen on the outside. It's a deep three-pointer from Shakara McCline. She doesn't get it to fall. Lady Redbirds taking it the other way again. Pass up to Alyssa Lewis, running the point here. It's back to Proctor. Proctor finds Blakeney. Finds a pass inside, and the foul is called. That was Kaylee Lacey on the inside there. Lacey will shoot 2. It's Kamaya Pitts' first foul of the contest. First shot good for Lacey. The second shot falls as well. It's a 20-point lead here for the home team, the Lady Redbirds. Can seem almost insurmountable with the type of defense they play. We're going to get a jump ball call on that play. Possession arrow keeps possession with East St. Louis. Alicia Cross inbounds in. She finds Shakara McCline. And McCline drains her first three-pointer of the evening. It's a 26-9 game now. Jarius Powers gets it on the inside. Maybe made the wrong decision there trying to dribble inside instead of taking a shot. Loses her dribble, loses possession. Flyers taking it up the floor now. Shakara McCline. No points in the first quarter for McCline. She has all 5 of the Flyers' points here in this quarter. Another deep 3 from McCline. That's an NBA, almost an NBA 3 there. Doesn't quite get it to fall. Hits the front rim. Kyoko Proctor takes a high school 3 just off the target. East St. Louis gets the rebound. The drive in. We're going to get a blocking foul called here on the Lady Redbirds. We're going to say that foul was on the floor. Lady Flyers will take the ball out of bounds. It's a third foul on the evening for Alyssa Lewis. Still 3 minutes to go till halftime here. Alyssa Lewis in foul trouble. Not great for the Lady Redbirds. And that shot goes. That was Suggs for East St. Louis with the basket. Jarius Powers on the inside, looks outside, and the bank is open for Miana Banks. A three-pointer for the Redbirds. Yet another one falling, another wide open look for a Lady Redbird shooter. And it's 29-11, 2.5 minutes to play here in the half. Shakara McCline with the dribble drive. She passes out. She gets it back on the outside. Makes a move on the inside. Her shot just doesn't fall. But Alicia Cross's rebound is good. And it's a 16-point deficit here for the Flyers. Proctor finds Layla Blakeney on the far wing. Back over to Proctor. Inside to Jarius Powers. Powers looks back outside. Pass was inside, I think, trying to find Powers again. And a nice stop-start move from Shakara McCline. She adds another point. She's got 7 in the quarter. And the gap is 14. Inside to Powers. A nice move to the basket. And Jarius Powers is on the board. Three-pointer from McCline just off the target. Cross can't get a rebound put back to follow. Or to fall, excuse me. Some open looks to choose from. Miana Banks takes it. Just rims out. Rebounded on the inside. McKaylee Lacey. Rebound put back no good. Another rebound on the inside for Kyoko Proctor. And her shot is good. Almost stolen, but almost put back for Alton there. A hectic pace at times here. That shot just off target from number 21, Lamiza Suggs. We have a foul underneath. It's going to be a foul on Alicia Cross of East St. Louis. That will give possession back to the Lady Redbirds here. 48 seconds to play in the half. 33-15 our score. The Lady Redbirds on top. It's Layla Blakeney just waiting for anything to happen, waiting for any developments on defense. Alton likely holding for the last shot of the half here. Under 30 seconds to go. Back to Blakeney. Just playing a little bit of keep away here from the St. Louis D. Proctor and Blakeney just passing the ball back and forth, staying pretty far away from any possible shot opportunities. It's back to Proctor here. Here the Redbirds get going, and that is a pretty clear trip from Shakara McCline. She gives the referee a shrug, but it's still called. And that's McCline's third foul of the contest before half. Not the foul situation you want to be in if you're Lady Flyers head coach Todd Porter. Your leading scorer by a wide margin in foul trouble before half. It's Proctor at the line. Her first shot is good, with the Lady Redbirds in the bonus here. Proctor's second goes as well. See if East St. Louis can get anything in the next 7 seconds here. The dribble up the floor. Asia Stringer loses the ball at the baseline, and that's halftime here on RiverBender. and it's all Alton Lady Redbirds. Our score at the half, Alton 35, East St. Louis 15.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Money. Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Inspiring her dreams and helping her pursue them. That's why we protect your house and your car, because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
We're back here on RiverBender. It's halftime here at Alton the High. Alton with a 35-15 lead. The Lady Redbirds over the Lady Flyers so far. Layla Blakeney leads all scorers with 11 points. Kyoko Proctor has 7 as well. Free St. Louis, Shakara McCline has 7 points, but is in a bit of foul trouble, has 3 fouls before the second half starts. We're just about to get ready for the second half here on RiverBender. Join us after the break. We'll have all the action for you right here on RiverBender.
If you like to get out and go with a friend riding shotgun, the Z-Force line of sports side-by-sides are the perfect machines for you. Whether exploring the backcountry or racing down the trails, these beasts flat out give you more without having to pay for more. Life's too short to stay home.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices, located on Humbert Road in Alton.
We're back here on RiverBender for the second half at Alton High. All Lady Redbirds in the first half, 35-15. Alton leads East St. Louis here. Just about ready to get started. Teams taking the floor. Fans getting back in their seats after hitting the concession stand, buying some merch, some people wearing some fancy new Alton sweaters. Lady Redbirds getting us started. We're back underway. Kyoko Proctor finds Alyssa Lewis. Inside for Jarius Powers. Powers with a nice step. Can't get it to fall. But Kaylee Lacey gets the rebound put back to go. And that's a 22-point lead here for the Lady Redbirds. See if Shakara McCline and East St. Louis have anything to say about that. McCline leading all East St. Louis scores with 7 points in that first half. The drive in by Alicia Cross, but a bit of a wild shot doesn't fall. Proctor now for the Redbirds. She goes inside to Jarius Powers. Her shot was deflected, sent offline. Lead by number 13, Heaven Williams there. Here's McCline. A few nice dribble moves. She drives to the outside. She doesn't get that finger roll to fall. A lot of those finger rolls just haven't gone for McCline tonight. Her 7 points lead the Flyers, but she could have an awful lot more. It's Alyssa Lewis now. Kayla Blakeney, Alyssa Lewis. Lewis takes the three-pointer. She drains it. A pure three-point shot there from Alyssa Lewis, and it is nothing but net. And it is a 25-point lead here for the Lady Redbirds. It's 40-15. Drive from Alicia Cross to the inside. She draws the foul that time. She'll shoot two. Cross hits the first of two free throws. Cross to the front end, the front rim off her second free throw, but she gets her own rebound. However, she loses the ball on the far wing, and the Lady Redbirds take it back. It's Proctor now, right at the center circle, right at that Alton Redbird logo. Passing off to Alyssa Lewis. Lewis finds some open space for a three-pointer, but it just bounces all around the rim, doesn't go. Alton somehow manages to get that rebound. I think that's Kayla Blakeney in there fighting for that loose ball. Proctor now up top. She finds Blakeney on the wing. Blakeney tries the feed inside to Powers, just can't get the pass to connect. East St. Louis goes the other way with Shakara McCline. Her layup doesn't go. A lot of contact there, doesn't get a call. Blakeney back over to Kyoko Proctor. Play just about 3 minutes here in this half. Doesn't look like the fortune for East St. Louis has changed much. It's still just all Lady Redbirds here. And they look like the Lady Redbirds look like they're getting a little more selective with their shots, trying to set it up a little more on offense. But there's a steal. The ball's going the other way here for the Flyers. As a pass to Alicia Cross at a loose ball. Ended up with Heaven Williams. Heaven Williams couldn't get it to fall. Another loose ball going the other way with the Lady Redbirds. Alyssa Lewis couldn't get that finish to go. We have a foul on the floor. It's on Lady Redbirds number 24, Layla Blakeney. Blakeney's first foul of the contest. Here's Shakara McCline. McCline got it into Kamaya Pitts, but the Pitts is stripped. Here are the Lady Redbirds with it now with Kyoko Proctor. Proctor inside, pass on the wing to Kaylee Lacey. A lot of contact there. She doesn't get the call either. Quick dribbling up the floor from Shakara McCline. She loses the ball. Kyoko Proctor with a deep three. She hits the front of the iron. It's a rebound for Alton. Blakeney with a three-pointer, just a bit too far. Powers goes up with the rebound, put back, and that goes. It's 42-16. All Lady Redbirds here. 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Number 21, Lamiza Suggs passing it over. Shakara McCline with it now. McCline looking for some hole in this defense to cut through and drive. Kamaya Pitts on the inside. She shoots from the elbow. Her shot's just off. Lady Redbirds taking over again. It's Layla Blakeney with the ball. They get their offensive set. Proctor now. Finds, I believe, Blakeney. And that shot is good. That is Layla Blakeney on the far wing. 14 points on the contest, and that's a block for the Lady Redbirds going the other way. And Kaylee Lacey gets the bucket and the foul. Now, Kaylee Lacey hasn't been the first name on the score sheet tonight, but she's provided some crucial buckets. It's a 31-point lead. 31-point lead. I say that again here for the Lady Redbirds. Lacey shooting one after the make. Her shot bounces off the front and the back of the rim and goes out. McCline hustles up the floor here for East St. Louis, needing points in a hurry. And that one doesn't fall. Been a tough night for Shakara McCline by her standards. Redbirds control the possession again on the rebound. A good pass from the inside here to Kyoko Proctor. She finds Jarius Powers standing at the free throw line. And we get a timeout on the floor from East St. Louis. That's a 30-second timeout. 49-16 our score here. It's all Alton all night.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
As I said before the break, it's all Alton all night here. 49-16 our score. 33-point lead here for the Lady Redbirds. Everyone on the floor contributing here for the Lady Redbirds. Points from just about anyone you can name. Pass inside to Kamaya Pitts for East St. Louis. She passes out. Finds Mylon Miller. Back to Pitts. Pitts finds Shakara McCline. McCline does a little bit of a reset here. Gets it back into Pitts. Pitts drives. She puts it up. She doesn't get it to fall. And possession will stay with East St. Louis here. Minute 28 to go here in our third quarter. East St. Louis just needing to put some points on the board, make this one a more competitive contest. Mylon Miller trying to pass inside to Kamaya Pitts. Get a kick ball violation, I believe, on Layla Blakeney there. Shakara McCline now. She runs into Layla Blakeney. Pitts drives. She puts it up. Doesn't get it to go. Pitts also having some struggles from inside here tonight. It's a deep three from McCline. It doesn't go. Rebounded on the inside. And that loose ball will stay with East St. Louis on the inbound. 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. We get a foul on the floor here. Caritas Orr, the foul call. First time I've said that name here tonight. As Alton starts to rotate a little bit more here in the third quarter. Pass inside, finds Kamaya Pitts. She can't quite get it to go, not quite strong enough. And that's going to be a foul on the Lady Redbirds. Mylon Miller will shoot 2 for East St. Louis. Miller hits the first of 2. East St. Louis just needing a little bit of scoring here to hang their hat on coming down the stretch. This is a very good Alton Lady Redbirds team, but no one wants to get blown out. And here's Kyoko Proctor with it now. Not needing a ton of rest, as Alton star player here tonight. Pass out to Alyssa Lewis, who finds Blakeney on the wing. It's over to Kyoko Proctor. Proctor wants the 3. She has it. (52-18) our score. Just 20 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Flyers with one last possession before the break. Pass inside, number 30, Alicia Cross. She doesn't get it to go, but she does get the putback. 5 seconds to go. Let's see if we get one more shot here for the Lady Redbirds. It's deep from Kyoko Proctor. She doesn't get it to go. After 3 in Alton, it's still all Lady Redbirds, 52-20 over East St. Louis.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Back here on Riverbender for our final quarter of action. A 32-point deficit. The East St. Louis Lady Flyers trailing the hometown Alton Lady Redbirds 52-20. And that's a three-pointer off the line there from Asia Stringer. We're working under a running clock here for our final quarter of play. It's a deep 3 there from Shakara McCline. Makes it a 29-point game. McCline adding to that scoring total for the first time this half. She has 10 on the night. Some good defense, some good hustle there by East St. Louis. Number 14, Asia Stringer, draws the foul again. Oh, picks up the foul, rather, her first of the evening. It's Miana Banks now with the ball for Alton. Alyssa Lewis, she drives, had a look. It's a pass out, and that shot is good. That's Nichelle Carter's first points of the ball game, and they are a deep 3. Would have had more points there if that pass on the fast break would have connected. Long pass there from East St. Louis doesn't go. And I think we're going to have a timeout before the ball out of bounds. Actually, they're still just going to say that ball is out of bounds and East St. Louis will take over. It looked like Nichelle Carter got a little banged up on the play. She's tough. She'll stay in the contest. East St. Louis here now just trying to get some points on the board. They usually go to Shakara McCline for those points, but they're just not falling for her tonight. They're going to call that a foul on the inside on Talia Norman, Lady Redbirds forward. Count the basket there for Kamaya Pitts. She lost possession momentarily, but regained it and put the shot up. Got it to fall. Pitts with the and one. Missing off the back rim. They're going to say that ball's last touched by a Flyer, with the Redbirds taking over here. 5 minutes to play in our contest. We are operating under a running clock since the Lady Redbirds took an over 30-point lead into this quarter. Pass inside number 1, 21, Tayan Orr. Hit a deep shot from the outside. I believe that was not sure if that was Talia Norman with the shot there. Not sure. Don't think it was. But we get a foul. We get a foul on Kamaya Pitts on the inside. Alton taking possession back out of bounds. Orr with it now on the outside. Passes all the way across to Alyssa Lewis. Lewis on the wing, almost had the three. Ball goes in and out. Attempt to keep it in bounds there for Kamaya Pitts. Goes right to number 12, Nichelle Carter. And even when there's good hustle on the floor for East St. Louis, it just isn't going right for them tonight. A 32-point game. There's a deep three from Shakara McCline. 57-28 now. Alyssa Lewis thought about the three-pointer. Tayan Orr makes the three-pointer. Tayan Orr, excuse me there. But Orr is on the board. And Orr commits a foul, getting back. Again, the clock's still running here. Just 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. 60-28 our score with Alton ahead. Almost a hockey line change here for East St. Louis. 3 subs coming into the contest. 2 subs coming in for Alton as well. Looking ahead at Alton's schedule coming up on the 26th, they travel to O'Fallon. 31st, they host Granite City here in Alton. Shots good for Cross. Flyers are in the bonus now, so they're shooting the 1-and-1. Cross will get another. As I mentioned, the 31st, Granite City coming to Alton. And on February 2nd, Lady Redbirds will travel to Belleville West. Little bit of confusion with substitutes on the floor now. We get back started. Just 2 minutes to play. 60-30 our score. Plenty of room for Layla Blakeney to drive there, but she doesn't get her layup to fall. Rebound bounces out to East St. Louis. Shakara McCline can't get the ball to fall. And possession goes the other way. Some fans making an early exit here, beating the traffic. 30-point game with just under 90 seconds to play. It's Kayla Blakeney at point here for the Lady Redbirds. Another big win. You can assume here at this point for the Lady Redbirds. Some nice moves on the inside there, but can't get it to fall. It's Talia Norman underneath the basket. Shakara McCline with it now. Passes inside to Alicia Cross. Cross goes up. She's fouled. She'll shoot two. With the running clock, I'm not sure if she'll be actually have the time. Actually, we will stop the clock for the free throws here. Clock stops with 43 seconds for the free throws for Alicia Cross, the East St. Louis forward. Looking ahead at East St. Louis's schedule, they have Collinsville on January 26th. They travel to Highland on January 30th, and they will host O'Fallon on January 31st. First free throw is good for Cross. As more fans start to head to the exits, again, the clock running here with 20 seconds to play. Second free throw is good for Cross, and the Lady Redbirds can just dribble this one out. A dominant performance here for the Lady Redbirds. It cannot be said enough. The number 2 team in the state of Illinois came here tonight and did business. They finished it. Our final score from Alton, the Lady Redbirds 60, the East St. Louis Lady Flyers 32. I've been Nathan Tucker. You've been watching on RiverBender. Thanks for joining us.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important